Greetings from Snake Mountain Boatworks on Wednesday, November 11, 2020. Here's a boat we haven't seen at Snake Mountain Boatworks before. She's a Century, yes, a Century. 1957 Viking-Nordic, 19 feet long. She's powered by her original gray marine 475 single carb 4-cylinder flathead, and it's nice to have that Century badging still on the engine after all these years. She's a very comfortable boat, I would guess. I'm guessing a beam of almost 7 feet. That windshield should certainly deflect any air or wind that buffets this boat. The doghouse, of course, slides back over the engine and is secured. The family who owns her are Vermonters, and they've invested an incredible amount of time and money working on her and basically saving her from the waterline up. So why is she here? Well, she's here because partially you could call it the lap-strake disease. She leaks. She leaks a lot. Our owner said she leaks enough that the bilge pump runs almost all the time. So our challenge is to not mar anything above the waterline and stop the leaking. Now, we know we have a pretty big challenge ahead of us. You see that? Guess what that is? Guess what all that is? Guess what all that globby stuff is? Yep, you got it. Fiberglass. And some kind of gooey, I don't know exactly what it was. Maybe it was fiberglass rosin, has been fed and pushed and sort of lumped into the below waterline strake seams. And here, if I can get down here, here's a pretty good example. This is all fiberglass. This is failed fiberglass. You see, this is why you don't fiberglass wooden boats. What's happened here over the years, and that's why this wood's soft, is that the fiberglass failed, and this looks like it was just some kind of fiberglass rosin, because there's no evidence of any kind of a mat here. Well, that hole formed. This boat sits in the water. While she's running, she lives on a lift, which is probably the only thing that saved her. And water works down in here, intrudes and invades this area, and begins rotting the wood behind it. And if we look along the keel, see all those globs? I'm not quite sure what we are going to find, but I know it's not going to be pretty and it's not going to be easy, because all of that has to come off. So our procedure will involve lifting her off her trailer and putting her on 5-foot jack stands, because we're not going to try to flip this boat with the engine and everything else still in place. We'll try by having her sitting on jack stands, and she'll end up sitting on 6 of them so that we can move them around safely. We always also put a lifting strap under the hull as an additional safety measure. And then we've got to get all that stuff off, the whole thing to bare wood. And then we'll see what we have. We'll get together with her owners and agree upon a best pass forward. But we'll save her, that's for sure. She'll be in the water on Lake Bomoseen in Vermont, spring of 2021. So, welcome to the 1957 19-foot Century Viking-Nordic. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now from Snake Mountain Boatworks.